Now, you see where it says all? Is this everything to consider when picking a pet? Or should you think there would be many things? Which do you think which would be is the only things to consider when picking a pet, or just some of them? Okay, so in your topic sentence, when you have all, do you think that would be the best choice of words? No. Okay. Now, something about in your citations. What's supposed to be there besides the source? It should be a date too. Okay. It's hard to watch your pet when you go on vacation, when you are gone. Now, what do you think? Does that really clearly communicate the idea? No. So something like problems and pet sitting when you're gone can be a problem, or there can be a problem finding pet sitting when you are gone. Because the way you worded that doesn't really communicate your idea, does it? Now, in this article, was it all about being fun? No, but that is your topic sentence. So all of this should refer to fun. And you know paragraph structure. We've been doing paragraphs for 2 years. So you know that your topic sentence is really important for your support to support that. Because the expense has nothing to do with fun. Considering the attention and what else they need is not fun. Being allergic is not fun. And you have choosing a pet as a whole. And I even told you, rework your conclusion. Did you? No. Picking a pet is good for everybody. That does not work. Because all of this is not about picking a pet is good for everybody. It's not even about being fun. Okay? Now, this citation right here is absolutely fantastic. You should have been the author, but if you couldn't find the author, the name of the starting the article, and the date. You did not have that up here for these 2 paragraphs, sorry. Okay. I'm going to give you a B for this. Because I even told you about reworking your conclusion. And you know your topic sentences and your essay statement is supposed to be supported by all the details. This is not everything to consider when picking a pet. This is just some of the things to consider for a pet. Okay? And what did I do on Monday? What did I do on Monday? I edited it for you. Okay. And basically, as a writing teacher, I should not be having to edit your work before you turn it in. Because when you go to college or any other classes that say, I want a term paper, and you turn it in and say, please edit it, they're not going to, you're like, I don't edit the paper. Okay. And for this being your final, I should not have had to edit it. Okay. Now, were your ideas there? Were your ideas there? Yes. Your writing has gotten better. Okay. So, real quick, I want you to I'm going to give you 10 minutes only. Write a paragraph about summer. Do I want sources? No. This is your summer. What you plan on doing this summer. So, what kind of things could be your supports? What are your plans for summer? Going to the park? Are you going to be doing sports camp this summer? Okay, so there's one support camp. What else? Or are you going to do everything about sport camp? What do you like about sport camp? You will what? Make friends or see friends? Okay, so what else? Oh, you hate sports, don't you? Ah, what is one more thing you can like about camp? Okay, so write it, my friend. So you could do the whole paragraph about camp. Just stop. Oh. $5 minutes, my friend, okay? With what? What in your paragraph? Well, what is your assignment about? Plans for summer, right? So what are your plans for summer? I plan to spend $30 million. I will see Donald Trump, the president. Or I plan to do what? This summer I will do what? Where are you going to be spending time with friends? So, right, I plan to do what? This summer I will go to what? See Donald Trump or what? This summer I plan to do what? But where are you going? Is the whole thing about seeing friends this summer? Okay, so you have to make your topic sentence to fill up all your supports. So where are you going to see friends though? Okay, so I will go to camp this summer. How you doing, my friend? Where are you at? Read what you have. Okay. So what are you going to do with your friends? What are you going to do at summer camp? Okay, what else? What else do you do with friends? So what else do you do with friends? Besides play sports. So, right, you play sports, we play board games. What else? You need one more. So what do you do during the board games? You don't talk at all, do you? You just glare at each other. What else do you do? Oh, so you talk with friends. So write that. How you doing? 2 minutes. And remember, am I really looking for quality writing when it's timed? No. Okay. So misspelled words, things like that, I'm not worried about. I'm just looking for paragraph structure. Are you done? What have I taught you? So rewrite the topic sentence. Coach at camp. What do you think you need to say? I want to see my coaches who are friends also. I consider my coaches to be friends. Okay? You need to make sure that people understand the coaches are friends too. Because in a lot of places, the coaches are not friends. So you need to let people understand that the coaches are friends. So it fits in with your topic sentence. You understand that? Okay. So, what do you think we're going to be doing next year? What are we going to be doing next year? What do you think, my friend? What am I going to focus in on? What do you think? We're going to be working on writing some more. Because are you writing research papers? No, you're writing you're writing an essay. Now, writing a research paper is no different than writing an essay. It's just bigger. It's just bigger, okay? It's just bigger. That's all it is. Same structure. Same things are needed. Things like spelling, punctuation, word choices, citing sources, having 3 major supports, and each support has to have 3 minor supports. Everything goes in threes, unless you want, let's say, one particular support has 5. Is that going to be a problem? No. You have to have how many at least? You have to have at least 3. At least. That's the important thing. At least 3. Does that mean you can have more? Yeah, it can. If I say at least 3, if you have 2, does that work? No. You have to have at least 3. At least 3. So if you have more than 3, is that going to be an issue? No. Okay. And a lot of times, teachers might say, I want a 5-page research paper. So maybe you're going to have 4 major supports to be able to fill out 5 pages. If they say I want a 2-page, you're probably going to need basically 3 or 4 3 supports. Okay? But is this the time to worry about that? Am I going to be teaching that right now? No. We have what, 30 minutes left in class this year? That gives me lots of time to teach you, right? I have to teach you a whole year in 30 minutes, right? Is that going to work? You think that's going to work? Or probably not? Probably not. I think so too. And what did I say I wanted to do today? What have you been doing in your other classes? Or are they done? And they were done last week? Okay, so what did you do the last week? What did you do the last week? Or did you play games? Got your nose. You can't get me because you're going to get the cat. And cat's not happy. I'm holding the cat. He's not happy. He's being a pain in the butt. He wants pet. And then I pet him and he bites me. So should I bite you instead? Instead of him? What do you think? Do I bite you? No. Have I ever hit you? Even when with Joshua. In that situation, did I hit him? No. I don't hit kids, period. I did spank my daughters occasionally when they were small. When they were bigger, do you think I spanked them? No. I didn't even take away their cell phone. So what do you want to do? What do you think you're going to be doing this summer besides camp? You're going to Georgia this summer? No way, that sounds like fun. So what are you going to do in Georgia? Ah, you're going to go see cousins. You think it's going to be cooler there, or is it going to be hot there too? What do you think? I think it's probably going to be hot there. What do you think I'm going to be doing this summer? Am I just going to be sitting here looking at the computer? Because I will have a lot of time off this summer because I'm not teaching you, right? Not teaching you, but a lot of my students are going to be taking some time off this summer, which is that's okay. That's okay. So what else do you think I should do this summer besides play games? I think I ought to go with you to Georgia. I think you ought to pack me in your suitcase to Georgia. You think that's gonna work? Is it gonna fit in the suitcase? No. Gracie might. But do you think she's gonna be happy in a suitcase? No. Would it be safe for her to travel in a suitcase? No. So what are you gonna pack for Georgia? What kind of clothes? Are you going to be packing long sleeves, coats, and a beanie, and heavy socks and high tops? Is that what you are going to be packing for Georgia? So what are you going to be packing for Georgia? What else? Oh, you're only going to be packing shorts and jeans and pants, no shirts. Is that it? And no shoes. You're going to be going barefoot. Is that it? No, you're not going to be going barefoot. So what else are you going to pack then? What else do you think you ought to pack? So are you going to pack any shirts? Ah! So what else do you think you ought to pack? What kind of shoes? Are you going to be wearing um heavy duty warm boots? No, so what are you going to be wearing? Are you going to take any flip-flops? Sandals would be appropriate. Tennis shoes might work. What else do you think would be a good thing to pack? You think having your swimming suit might be a good idea? Why? You've never swam when you I'm sorry? Or even play in the sprinkler or water guns. You've never played outside with the water guns, have you? No. You don't like shooting people with the water guns, do you? No. Am I teasing you? Yeah. So when do you think you're going to Georgia? Are you going June, July, or August? June? So you're going to be going soon. Is that it? So how many cousins are you going to see? You're only going to see one cousin, right? You're going to see two of them? Okay. And what kind of games do you think you're going to be playing with them? You're going to play Sorry? You're going to play board games with them? I think they're going to totally ignore you. They're not going to be happy to see you at all. Nuh-uh. They don't want to see you. They don't have fun with you at all, ever. No. They don't like you. What am I doing, Horace? Teasing. I'm glad you know. But also, what am I also making sure? That you know that I am what? Teasing, right? Do I want you to take me serious when I'm doing that? No. No. Because what did I say that we were going to do today? Have fun. So you're not having fun with me? You're not teasing me at all? No. 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 You want me to teach you all summer long, don't you? You want to write essays and term papers all summer long? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I'm going to call Mom and tell him that you said you want me all summer long. So instead of playing games at camp, we're going to be working. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What? You don't want to work? You want to play this summer? No way. Now, there's something I want you to think about, my friend. This is going to be your last summer off for high school. What grade are you going to be next year? 12. Guess what? That means you're going to be a senior. That's going to be your last year in high school. So this is your last high school summer. This is your last high school summer. Next summer, you will not be a high school student anymore. You will not be a high school student anymore. What do you think about that, my friend? And just think, next summer, when we're done with this day next year, next summer, guess what? We will be done. We will be done probably long before June. Because seniors do not go all year. They get off like the last week. Once they graduate, they're done. They're not expected to come back. They're done. You get your diploma, you're done. You're done. So next summer, we will be done. If I say we're done with school, you're going to be done. You will be done, my friend. You will be done. So I'm going to really work you on your writing after high school. What do you plan to do? Oh, so you're going to need to know how to do your papers by the time you get to college. Now, when you're in college and you need help, what can you do? If you're needing help with writing, what can you do? Where can you get help, my friend? I'm sorry? Where can you get help? If you need help in writing in college, where can you go? Where can you go? Will I be one of your teachers? Will I be one of your teachers in college? Yes or no? No. So what can I do? If you need help with editing a paper, what can you do? You can come to me for help. Okay? Before you turn it in, which means you're going to need to do plenty of ahead of time. You're going to need to plan your time ahead. Not just wait, oh, I'm turning it in tomorrow. Lisa added it. Okay? Okay, my friend? Because are you always going to be my friend? Yeah. I would edit your papers because you're my friend. Okay? Even if I don't talk to you for 6 months, am I still going to be your friend? Yeah, I will. Okay, my friend? And it's already 10 o'clock. So, guess what? Summer starts right now, my friend. I will see you next year. Blessings.